let's change the narrative a little bit. You know, what I mean, let's get your ladies' thoughts. What's some of the difficulties that you do face? Because that's what Shakira is facing at the moment. Do you know what I mean? And this goes to anybody. You know, if you feel comfortable answering this question from the ladies, we'd love to know your thoughts.
Stacey, you want to go first or I'll go? Okay. Um, for me, one of my difficulties is stop using my child as an excuse not to go out because I used to use her as an excuse why I can't go nowhere for a lot. But that was part of me because I sometimes I just didn't want to deal with that person, you know. But um, because of the things that I went through in my childhood, I it was hard for me to really I'm not going to say that I didn't tell people that I had a child, but you would not see my child. It's probably been about three relationships that I've had that ever met my child, like in person, my child. Um, and so a lot of times it's you're not going to know see my child. I don't really need you around my child until I vet you all the way through and through. Um, and it just I mean like I only have the one, so it did kind of complicate between work and taking care of the child, and of course I was doing my grandma at the time, so it would be a lot complicated just to even make that time for somebody to go out. So that person would really have to be understanding and know what I'm dealing with. And for the most part I was kind of lucky with some of the men, even though they didn't have children. Kind of was lucky that they were, you know, willing to just ride with me through that. So
I mean, my kids are older. So
Just
a lot of the hardships that people with younger kids may experience, I don't really experience. I mean, like the hardest thing for me is like telling my daughter which outfit that she picks out for me that I want to wear. You know, like it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, I think more stress is on the guys I date because you really got to have your stuff together because I got to stay at your house because you ain't coming over here. You know, and I'm gonna leave at 5:30, 6 o'clock a.m. because I'm gonna come and make breakfast and get my children dressed and walk them to school. Like that's my life. I'm a very involved mom. So if you can handle me and my schedule, then we're good. But I mean, I'm a little out of touch with some of the hardships that people with younger kids might have.